Stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength. They will not take our nation's freedom. Let the people sing. We will not turn our backs today. We will stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing. Good morning, and welcome back to the F.O.B, ladies and gentlemen, where we can regroup, resupply, and recalibrate for the day or for the rest of the week. I am Colt Montgomery. Today is December 18th. It is 8:03 a.m., and it is a warming 52 degrees with 95% chance of rain.
52 degrees.
Man, I'm telling you, this weather has got me on a whole nother level. Like, come on, can you choose which one you want to be?
Hey, talk about some bipolar weather, huh?
Right.
Well,
Now, to the left of me,
Louisiana's coming your way.
Facts. He did say that.
I tried to warn you.
So, look, to the left of me, we got the one, the only, true American Badass.
Great morning, everybody. Coming to you live one more time. Hope everyone's doing great this morning on this Today is the Day, Thursday. We're looking at 53 degrees. 53 degrees here in Illinois. Feels like 39 with a possible chance of rain today. So it's going to be one of those wet, gloomy days, but we still going to get it.
And below me, we've got Mr. Double A.
That's Double A. Excuse me, sorry. Let me get the frog out of my throat. How y'all doing this morning?
Yep, you're bad.
Oh, it's going to be hard not to laugh and react to those.
Hey, what up, Cardiac? Part of Illinois without saying, what part of Illinois without saying your town?
I'm not far from the loo.
Ooh.
Right. Is that good enough? Yep. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, look, y'all check that out. Look at Colt, man. Colt is back, feeling better. Button man. I love it, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
We are not brought to you in part by Ghost, but hey, you check that email. I sent that application in. Today's flavors, Bubblicious strawberries.
Looking for that sponsorship.
Come on.
Let's go.
I gotta figure out how y'all do those little effects.
I think it might be an Apple thing. Is it Apple or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm not gonna convert back. I left Apple. I'm not going back.
Well, Apple a day keeps the doctor away.
That's why I got me some Honey Crisp apples to snack on later. Yeah, but let me add, it's a good 60 degrees here, 80% humidity, 30% chance of rain, and I think it's still gonna come y'all's way.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. You said 60?
60. The highs are 74. The lows are supposed to be 40 tonight, and then tomorrow will be 60. With a low of 39 with 0% chance of rain. So tomorrow might be the day that I get on the river in the kayak.
Man,
it'd be a nice day for it.
The weather just needs to pick what it wants to be.
Yeah.
I'm out here.
As much as the North liked to bleed down last year with that blizzard in Louisiana, I mean, they could have kept their snow. Now we're just sharing our weather with everybody else.
So look, this winter, this December, just this winter period, all right? This whole doggone the season's not figuring out what it wants to do, bouncing from left and right. It's got me feeling like I don't know what to do. All right, I'm going to shoot my shot.
It's
Yeah.
definitely testing that immune system for everybody.
Yeah, I was about to say, no wonder the hospitals are full, huh? I mean,
Are
what do they
they?
expect?
I mean, I haven't really been sick in. Oh man, I mean, I think if you think if you've lived through moldy barracks, if you can survive that, you can survive the funk you get now.
Moldy barracks.
I painted over mold plenty of times during AIT. What couple of few times.
Yeah.
Well, if you give it the
Yeah,
old landlord special.
Yeah, screw
Yeah,
scrubbing it, man. We just gonna paint right over it.
yeah. Put two coats. That way, the next cycle doesn't have to do it, but they probably will anyway. Or so the
Yeah.
next cycle doesn't see what they're painting over. I hear they're fixing all that now. They actually, the VA here, I think they're remodeling some of the buildings because of mold. They're like doing a full revamp of it. They like emptied the buildings out and just
Yeah, that's some dangerous stuff, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
it's
we
good
didn't even
use of
think
the
about
tax
that kind of
dollars.
stuff
So
when we was in. We was just living there. We didn't think about all the mold and
yeah, and
the
how many people were
nastiness.
hiding it and didn't really tell nobody, and then and then whenever they left, the people that took over didn't know about it. You know,
Yeah, that too.
that's probably why it
Right.
got so bad. It's like, oh well, I'm just gonna cover it up until somebody takes over here and not tell them about it, and I'll be long gone. They won't know. You know.
Yeah, and they had us there to clean it every day. That's probably why they made us sweep and mop every day. Just so it seemed like it was a clean, sanitary
Yeah,
area.
The
you know that
landlord
particular smell that everybody's like, man, it just reminds me of the barracks, and that's probably it.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably the smell exactly.
Yeah, it's called asbestos and black mold
Yeah,
Yeah.
with a little bit of lead paint.
it's not a fun guy.
Yeah, you covered up the black mold with the landlord special, and it was with lead based paint that has been banned from being used in the U.S.
Right,
Oh yeah,
exactly. Yep.
yeah,
Lowest bidder.
yeah. I know, crazy, huh? And they still overcharge the lowest bidder.
Hmm.
At least my
And
opinion. I
they
don't know
just
for a
stamp
fact,
military grade on it, and everybody runs to it. You know what I mean?
And it make everybody think military grade sounds good. Sounds
Yeah,
good,
it sounds amazing.
but you hear that? You hear that clanking sound? Yeah, that's military grade too.
Yeah, if you shake it and you don't hear clanking, you might want to return it.
Yep.
Right.
Good morning, Sling Buzz.
Yeah. Good
Welcome,
morning.
Buzz.
welcome in.
Good morning.
Yes. What today is the day.
Today is the day.
What's y'all's plans for the day that
Or
y'all want?
runs away if you've been in.
Or runs away. I'm lost.
He's talking about if it's not clanking, return it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I had to go back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's several things that can run away in your military. It's like, okay, you just hold on for the ride.
Yep.
The way it goes, hold on for the ride.
Your TA-50. Yeah, your
Oh yeah, that
TA-50
stuff
ends up
grows
getting
legs,
feet.
man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh wow, Specialist Joe, how did you get this doggone this gas mask? Your third one, mind you.
Yeah. It's like, dude, how did these
Tactically
NVGs are
acquired.
these military grade?
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Sling Buzz mentioned it. It's time to bring it out.
Sling Buzz. Yes, we better talk about that too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good morning, Low Wolves. Good morning.
It's like he was backstage with us. That's crazy.
Big Six.
Dude.
Good
I
morning.
I watched it last night and I completely forgot about it because I think I was like, I was happy about him getting it, but then I was like, you know what? That would have been nice.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as a 250 birthday present, like to the soldiers, that's really nice though. That's really cool.
So, what Sling Buzz brought up and what we were talking about backstage, was it last night he made the announcement?
Yeah, during his
last
speech.
night I seen it.
His,
during his
yeah.
speech.
So
During
last
his
night,
address to the nation.
Yeah, President Trump announced last night, announced Wednesday, that he would be issuing checks to members of the United States military for $1,776 in
Let's
honor
go.
of the country's founding, calling the payment the Warrior Dividend. One million
then-
450,000 military service members will receive a special we call Warrior Dividend before Christmas.
Yep, and the checks are already on the way.
Yep.
Yeah, he said they're
Warrior
already on the way.
Dividend in honor of our nation's founding, 1776. We are sending every soldier $1,776, Trump says during his televised address to the nation last night. And the checks are already on their way.
Man, that is great.
Yeah.
On
That's
the
that's
200,
amazing.
like, right at the 250-year anniversary, like mark of.
That's gonna be a breakthrough moment. Mark my words.
With the 1776, the
Mm-hmm.
check.
Yep.
I mean, being a quarter.
It's gonna make a lot. It's gonna make a lot
2.5 centuries old.
a lot of good holidays, Christmas holidays.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of worries are gonna be.
Well, it's not like
Taken
the
away.
military. I mean, us being in, it's not like the military doggone signed off on Christmas bonuses for us. It
Right.
was,
Oh, how many people like dude, Thanksgiving,
you-
everything? You would have to sit through them, like wherever you were at. How many people are deployed that go through holidays, and how?
So you would be lucky to end up going through a holiday not on CQ, not on fire guard, or not pulling some type of extra duty or out in the field doing some nonsense. You would be lucky not to be that. So that was a Christmas bonus if we
Yeah.
actually get to be home.
Right.
Right. Shoot, they wouldn't even send you home when you're in training. Like I remember, like AIT for example, it rolled through. It rolled through Thanksgiving. People were getting all hyped up, and it was like, "Hey, Sergeant's saying we might be able to go home for Thanksgiving." I'm like, "You really think they're gonna send us home for 2 weeks, and then think half of us are gonna come back?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't graduated yet. We're not gonna let y'all go free. Y'all lucky that y'all get a weekend pass."
Yeah.
I'm trying to get.
But then they still
information
did something
on
like
the
for you while
tap-
you were there. You got
Tap
you
out
got like
for
a
the
good
green.
little.
tap out program.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't think
the
I'm
green.
trying.
For the green.
I don't know. Let's see what the Google says. Y'all continue, and I'll do a Jamie search
Is he talking about on the Mary?
if there's anything. I might be going down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Health for kids. Tap out number one.
I mean, that's another huge one in the news right now. Is
Yeah,
they're talking about reclassifying marijuana.
tap out number one mental health program for soldiers who
Who
need
needed
tapped
tapped out.
out, who has
has
nobody.
Um, is there another one?
Yeah,
need
a
tapped
tap out
out.
program for the green likely refers to the beloved military tradition where family friends physically tap a graduating recruit who's gone green from basic. No.
Military tap out tradition.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Give us more
Soldiers
info
and
on
loved
that.
ones get to tap them out as part of a long standing tradition. I'm gonna have to look into that, Big Six.
Yeah, what are they talking about? Tapping them out.
It's like it's
the
so what I'm understanding for briefly what I've doggone seen. It's like a red. Remember everyone deployed,
Right.
but it's not specific to deployment. It's a tap out program for the soldiers that need it. The soldiers that don't have anybody. It's like Soldiers Angels.
Okay.
Except instead of somebody adopting a family for holidays, it's
Like adopt a soldier
family's
type of thing, like a
adopting
Big Brother
soldier
program.
to bring in for the
Oh,
holidays.
okay.
You
I
can-
got
It's like
you.
okay, soldiers. that
Another
don't have
step in the
family
right
and
direction.
everything, and you can like volunteer or do something and be like, hey, I'll be your. That could be why that could spread out to a lot of different things too, not just holidays. And because the VA here does that, like like on a holiday or something, people that don't have no one to go hang out with, they'll have like a little in the pavilion. They'll set up some stuff and they'll have like just come hang out here.
Right.
You know, like especially during holidays and stuff like that. And a lot of the 4th of July, people that's like, I don't want to go to the fireworks, or I don't have nobody to go hang out with, or
Right.
yeah. I wonder. I would look
Bullshit.
into that though.
That,
What happened?
that's a doggone nope.
Yep, you're banned.
Look, I will go and pick up any of my battles to go and watch some fireworks.
Well, I know like some people, fireworks people,
Well,
they just
I
they
said
trigger
fireworks
for
because
them,
you said
you know?
fireworks, but I would go and hang out and pick up any of my battles to go. Hey,
Yeah.
we going out here? We doing that? We doing this? Come on.
Well, just like a lot of Vietnam vets here, so those are mainly the ones I'm talking about. Like, so I spent a lot of time at the VA, and a lot of them are Vietnam vets. They're the oldest ones there. You see a couple of World War II vets come in here and there, and a Korean vet. But mostly like the Vietnam vets, I noticed like their stories. They're like, nope, I live all the way out in the middle of nowhere where people don't shoot fireworks, and then I could tell the difference between firework and a gun if it is that. But like the big ones in the city or going somewhere like that, you know, I've seen a couple people where they purposely avoid that. But some people
Right.
still love it though. You know, like I they don't bother me, and you know I've seen some people that still thoroughly enjoy them. But I think depending on what that person's been through, where they went,
Yeah,
that
situation
could be,
dictate.
yeah, right. Because I mean,
Big Six, you said looking for another role models. First off, condolences. Second
Yeah,
off,
definitely,
sorry.
brother.
concerning the tap out program, because if see now I want to dive into this rabbit hole. I want to know what you're talking about
Yeah.
with this tap out program. That
Yeah.
would be
Give me a note.
awesome.
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have stuff if it's not exactly the tap out program, but other programs that are in the same category revolve around the same mission as that as well.
Right.
You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be just like for military or that. This seems like the tap out is more like targeted towards military for people like that. Because I have served with people that's like, I don't have a mom, like their whole family's gone there. Like I'm the last of my bloodline type of people. And
Right.
you know, to this day, I still wonder how they are, because it was like, you know, like some people you didn't keep in touch with as much as you did other people, and then some people you lost touch, and like me and Brad, like he all the way up there, but we served here, and I thought he had got out like soon after I got in, but he got out after I got out. So, but we still like brought us back together to be able to keep in touch with each other.
Yeah.
So it's like,
So real quick, huge shout out to Cliff. Been dancing around it. That's why I had your comment posted. You shout out to Cliff. Thank you for popping in, brother. Good to see
Yeah,
you.
good morning, brother.
good morning. Good
Hey, and
morning.
real quick on Stone Panda, I'm not going to go into a lot on it right now. I would just be careful on everything that you're reading on that. Just from my experience, I think it's going to be a great thing because it's going to allow different studies and different like doctors be able to prescribe it versus it being classified as an illegal drug. I think we're heading in the right direction, but we can agree to disagree right now.
Well, Panda's advocate for that.
Right.
So
Yeah,
so
I think
he's
I've heard
talking
good
about
things through the
the-
VA with people that I've talked to regarding medical cannabis and how they would do it. I don't think they'll ever distribute it through the VA, but they'll be able to make it where they'll be able to recommend it. Like you have to get a doctor's recommendation. So you go to the VA, you'll talk to your primary care or your mental health care provider, and then they'll be able to determine, is this a route for you? And like, okay, what's the methods that you can do it, and here's your doctor's note prescription to go out into the community and be
Yeah.
able to get it. And then it's still monitored and regulated like the way that you go to a pharmacy and you get your prescriptions. It goes into a database, and your primary care and your mental health care provider can see that in that database to see how many times you're refilling it. Are you refilling it, needing it more than recommended or they're recommending or less, and then they kind of help you out through that part of it. You know, they kind of go through the whole medical part of it, and until they reschedule it, they cannot do that because it's and what Schedule 1, which they say it's no medical benefit. When they put it Schedule 3, then they'll be able to start doing studies on it and be able to go into actually the colleges will be able to touch on it and give it to lab studies and everything, and then now you'll be able to go on and have all this information about it like everything else.
Right.
Like that's where they're that's
what I
where
was going to say
it's wanting to lead to. Sorry.
So what I was going to say was what he was talking about concerning the reclassification not being a good thing is because if Big Pharma gets their hands on it, then that means they start manipulating, controlling, and dictating the blend, the
that is a fear
whatever
of
it's
it,
made
yeah.
of. So the levels, the percentages, on top of yet again, Big Pharma's got their hands into something else again. Does it help other people? I've heard it has. I don't know. With the studies, I promise you there's already been studies in it. The reason why it's not being released as something positive for anything, my assumption, is because, yet again, someone needs to have some type of control over it for some way to dictate how it's going to be distributed amongst the populace, amongst the people that actually do it. And because they have no guidelines, no outline of how can we still get money off of this in which it is making so much money, yet we don't have our hands in this. I'm telling you right now, the marijuana and the weed stuff, whatever, that is a lucrative, not only health factor from what I've seen and read, but a lucrative doggone money grab for Big Pharma. So if Big Pharma gets a hold of it and they reclassify it, look at all those people that spent all that time in prison or jail for having so much on them. They have to go back and forgive or reconcile or release or whatever due to the reclassification. So there is so much more than just reclassification in what they are or are not going to allow. That's my rant.
Yeah, there's a lot still to come
Good
from
rant,
it.
yeah. That's a whole podcast. Like somebody had wanted to touch on it or something else like that too. But it's not only a rabbit hole. It's eventually going to be reclassified. I don't think Big Pharma is going to be able to do what they want to do with it if they do get their hands in it because they've already
Hold on.
opened the
Big
door for it
Six.
to be like state legalized. So
Big Six, you got a wrench for a reason, big dog. I trust you.
Yep, you're banned.
I don't even know who he's talking about.
It's the same guy from yesterday.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
yeah, and the new secretary of the VA. If you go watch him and Sean Ryan on the Sean Ryan podcast, it's a few months ago it came out. But he actually talks about because the VA already uses ketamine treatment, which is a psychedelic, and Sean Ryan was telling him about like other forms of psychedelic treatments, which was in the mushroom, DMT, and the ayahuasca areas. Mm-hmm. And until it's passed through Congress and Senate and signed off by the president, he's up for using that as a treatment through the VA and everything. But until it's passed through Congress, they can't do anything with that because it's all still classified as a drug that doesn't do anything for you. And while other countries do it and other countries have studies on it, our country doesn't. And if they do have studies, it's like private studies that they don't do, that they done just privately. It's not done through the federal funded government studies of it. And I mean, it's a big rabbit hole when it comes to all that, but it's...
Hey, shout out to Jeremy being up in the chat. He said it helps him tremendously.
Yes, yeah, like pain, anxiety.
I see, and look, I'm not an advocate for this stuff. I don't do it. I don't want to touch it. It's just
to each their own on it as well.
Yeah. But I'm not going to disrespect anybody if it helps them. Have I ever seen a case or a problem or an issue of someone that does smoke and they become violent or they end up with health issues? No.
Yeah, and it's
I've
not
not
only
ever
just
seen a
smoking it
problem.
too. Like there's a cancer patient that did it, and that's where the RSO oil came
Yep.
from. It's a concentrated version of
Pain
it, and it was just a
relief.
drop
Yeah.
of it, and it would. I mean, it done so much. People with cerebral palsy and Parkinson's and all that. It actually stops them and calms them down where they can stop shaking. They're like, I can actually write my name and put my
Mm-hmm.
signature
Yep.
down again, and it helps them with that. And it's not about just getting high because, yeah, I honestly it doesn't. I've got my medical card and it doesn't get me high. If that's why I had to control my alcoholism because that is what makes the altering effect of it. Like
Yeah.
people can take pain medicine for their pain. If I take it, I get sick and I feel that buzz feeling. I understand where people get that addicted to getting high on it, but then I see people that take it and it's like I don't get high; it just takes away my pain.
Right.
Yep.
You know,
Different
it's like
tolerance.
each drug that you use it for affects everybody a different way, and it all stems down to what are you using it for too as well.
Right.
You know, and then is it addictive? Because some things that are addictive, you end up using it enough to where now you get that physical dependency on it, and you gotta detox from that.
Mm.
Hey, we all got our own story, brother.
Yep.
Congratulations.
I mean, there are folks that
Yeah,
drinking,
there's some people that
smoking,
yeah,
whatever it is. And here's the problem is there are stigmas that are being placed on all these things that is making it hard to get to that next level for the actual health benefits. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
oh no, you're a hippie and daggum, you're a pothead and rah, 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 rah. Okay.
yeah.
But do you realize that I haven't had glaucoma in 5 years because of this stuff? You
Yeah.
realize that my RA is gone because of this stuff, because of the oils or the bath bomb or whatever it is that I mean I've seen and
Well,
heard all of this stuff. You
Yeah,
know
it
what I
helps
mean?
women with
can
periods.
you highlight Stone Panda's latest comment that he talks about terpenes? Yeah, that right there.
Hmm.
The terpenes is the main thing in it. The THC is the part that's the psychoactive effect. That's where you get the little buzzed, high, drunk feeling from it. And it
Yeah.
don't matter if it's a low percentage, high percentage. The terpenes are where the aroma and the medical effects are in it. And you can get those outside of cannabis as well. Say for limonene. Limonene is the lemon citrus scent that you have in like lemongrass or in lemons, the lemon pills. All that's called like limonene, the citrus, and those are where the medical properties are the highest. And you can get those in an herb garden. You can find out what terpenes help you because some of them reduce inflammation, some of them help with anxiety, some of them help with sleep, like chamomile. The terpenes in that's where you get your natural melatonin, and that will help with natural sleep. That's why you have a chamomile tea at night, and it's supposed to
Big
help you with like a
Six.
melatonin effect.
First, Josh. Yes, we can see your comments. I already gave you a shout out. Big Six. You might be in a different live panel than he is. Whoever you're talking about, whoever I don't know. If you
Um,
think someone isn't responding to you or you don't see someone's comments in your live panel, that's because they're probably in one of the other three lives, and each live has a horizontal and a vertical live going on right now. So that is eight lives popping right now.
yeah, he's in the vertical one. I just don't
Yeah,
know which
well,
one.
he might not be in the same vertical one as Big Six.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have him blocked, Stone Panda? I think that's
Mm.
what he's asking, right?
And that's what I'm saying is he might be in the Watchtower vertical live versus Big Six is in my vertical live. They
No, I
might
know, I
not
got it.
be in the same vertical live.
Okay. I have the fob opened up, and I see his name in there and Sling Buzz in there. So
Both
they're in
of
the
them.
vertical. Yeah, if they're still in it, the vertical one for the fob. That's so many. That's so many lives. I wish they would all link together where they would just be in the same one.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, they're in the
Sling said we're in the F.O.B. vert.
the fob. Yeah, I seen them just now both post.
See, I need to know. Okay, chat. Which one do y'all like better? Do y'all like the vertical or the horizontal?
Well, see, it all depends. Are they on their phones, or are they on their computers, or are they watching on their TVs?
Well, I know, but that's why I want to know
Yeah,
who does what.
yeah. I don't know. Every time
Because
when I use my phone, I just turn it sideways to give that if it's
yeah, and give it
like
the full screen effect.
horizontal. Yeah, I don't really
Big
mess with
Six
the
says I like
horizontal. That's just me
he likes the
personally
vertical.
Okay, he
yeah,
likes the vertical. The reason I'm asking,
yeah.
the reason I'm asking is because when I share it to Facebook in the mornings, I've been switching it up. I'll share the vertical and I'll share the horizontal. But if
Right.
they like the vertical, and we'll just share the vertical. That way, it kind of sends everybody to the same spot if they are coming from Facebook.
Yeah. I wonder if there's some way you could get with a
You get what I'm
StreamYard to
saying,
see
Colt?
if, like,
Yeah.
when you put them all in, that all the lives could be connected. Like, 'cause what is it?
Yeah.
Traits was saying, like when you know how Facebook does it when you go live and you do both of them, both of those chats link together, and then on YouTube for some reason they're all just in singular chats. Like we can see them all, but everybody else is still just in whatever
You would have to be the
live they're
difficult
in.
one, wouldn't you, Stone? Always have to be the.
Yeah, that's why I said it like that, though.
Yep, you're banned.
I'm on my PC watching the vertical one. He's just like
Yeah,
I like to go diagonal against the grain.
that's right. I think it's
Uh,
really bad
Doc
now.
Safe. Can you elaborate? Not sure what you're talking about.
The beginning of the year for what? We touched a couple
You're
things
probably touching on
on
y'all's herbal
the
essences.
yeah, the terpenes
Yeah.
in the herb gardens. They're healthy for you, and gardening is good for the soul. It gets you out there, touch grass, feel the energy from the earth, and you'll like it. Get dirt under
Yeah, I
your
mean,
fingernails a little bit.
that's the thing, too, you got to think about. You can grow it. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
That's
and
all
I
I'm going to
think
say.
that's
It don't
yeah.
matter about the federal classification. It don't matter about, what it
I mean,
does. You can grow it.
Florida's making it where their medical patients are able to grow it now. Oklahoma's already had it that way. Colorado's that way. California's that way. Um, I mean, the whole West Coast mainly is on their own. Like they probably don't even buy it; they grow their own. They have their garden, and they're left alone about it. And then everybody else is just like, how can we capitalize on it? And I
Yep.
don't think that's possible now because you done let the door open for everybody to have free will with it. Now it's going to be like, let's put it. You bring it out of prohibition to put it back into prohibition so that you can
Well, I
make it
mean, look
pharmaceutical.
at look at
They have
whiskey. Look
recreational
at whiskey.
and yeah, they have recreational and medical cannabis.
Well, you look at whiskey.
So it's like,
The prohibition. You want to talk about the prohibition where even around
how
here
long
where
did
I
that
live,
last? And then look, yeah, oh,
even around here where I live, there are still counties that are
what
dry.
Rattlesnake Road's real, right? That's a real moonshine
Yeah,
bootlegging road, right? And it
yes.
travels,
Look,
yeah.
look. Every year, so there's a town like 25 minutes maybe down the road from us, and it's a marina. But they celebrate every year the year that they got out of being a dry county.
Hmm.
They celebrate not being a dry county anymore. So I mean,
Yeah, it's like that's almost like Louisiana here. Just across the river in Pineville used to be
Yep.
a dry county for years. And when I went to Oklahoma, I came back 5 years. I'm like, bro, there's liquor everywhere in this town. You had to sell just so much food at a restaurant to be able to sell liquor. They only sold beer, and then that took them jumping through flaming hoops to get the city to even consider it. Now they're just like full blown. You go to Walmart and the self checkout's got this island of just like little shot bottles everywhere. And you're like, wow, that's different. Like prohibition,
so Doc, pardon.
Oh, you good?
We should have been awake. Just because it ain't the topic of discussion right now doesn't mean it's not obvious. I already know, and so is the brothers that I have up here on the panel, and a lot of the folks in the chat. The American dollar is going to collapse. It will, and it's going to happen very soon.
Yep, and crypto's coming whether we like it or not.
I mean, this has all been prophesied anyway. I mean, you open up your Bibles and follow God's word. It's all been foretold that this is going to happen. Talks of wars, worldly disasters like hurricanes and volcanoes and things like that. It's all come to fruition. And what people don't understand is that they're going to do something over here and talk about, oh, well, look, we're looking into the marijuana thing and doing the whole the different classification or whatever we want to do. But over here, you're not seeing what they're doing over here. And they're slowly but surely destroying the economy with their own hands. It is obvious. It is being seen, and it is not being talked about because, of course, if you start talking about it before it comes to fruition, then you look like you're just another doggone head case and a conspiracy theorist.
I don't know what Doc's talking about.
What are you going on about, Doc?
Yeah, I have no idea, but I think he's
on conspiracy mode right now.
I don't think he understands how we think.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
God bless you,
He
brother.
sounds like,
Yeah,
he
God
sounds
bless
like
you. I mean, underground
he sounds
bunker.
like a prepper. Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds like a
Hey,
prepper.
look,
You know, like
and
in reality, only the insane conspiracy preppers are the ones that can be like, I need 10, 15 years of food because I need a fallout shelter in my backyard. And the reality
I'm
of
not
it
even,
is,
look.
are
I'm
you
not even gonna lie. I want to build me a doggone bunker.
Well, yeah,
but
I mean,
I am not rotating 15 years worth of food. I'm gonna keep
No,
3
just
months
go
of
buy a
food
bunch
when
of
I run
MRE.
out. Then right? I mean,
more than chaotic.
15 years worth of food is kind of man, a
Go
rat
buy your
problem.
toilet paper, I guess. Jeez,
Wait,
guys,
look,
come on.
Look, he's 15 years might be a little extreme, but you got to think he's probably also catastrophizing because his idea of this prepping has been Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
So he thinks it's going to be another doggone Fallout. You know what I mean? Where they have to be underground for 20 plus years.
And that could happen.
Jay?
That could happen.
It's a possibility.
But in our
but
lifetime,
the reality of
not
everybody
likely.
being able to, the reality of everybody being able to prep like that is it's unfeasible because only a few people are going to do it. I mean, even the government's doing it. I mean, they got underground bunkers inside mountains and everything, selling lots for RVs to be parked inside of a mountain. That's supposed to be a huge fallout shelter. It's just like $1 million per lot, and it's only like enough for a 30
Big
by
Lance.
40. You know,
It's good to see you, Lance. Welcome in. We got traits up in here. Tarjay.
welcome.
What's going on, man?
Tarjay. Yeah. I dig the prepper. I'm watching the prepper like show they have. Some of it just seems a little overboard and outrageous. Some of it seems legit. It's like, all right, I can see that. Like,
No, hands down. Look, I'm with you,
like
Lance.
homesteaders are preppers. Like I'm basically a prepper. I'm just not an exaggerant prepper.
Right.
Yeah. No,
Like, I got my box
Well,
of
we don't wanna
sweets ready
scare
to go
everybody.
and- Yeah, but
Yeah,
That's
you
the
just
problem.
need to be prepared. You know, always be prepared. Like how we prepare for hurricanes. I know when it might come and the power might go out for about a month, and there might be damage where we got to clean up for about a month, depending on how bad it is. So I'm going to keep at least a month's worth of food stocked up. You know that's.
See, I understand, and I'm definitely because I know and I see what's about to happen. I do. Am I going to sit here Oh yeah, I'm feeling much better traits. if I sit here and tell y'all, oh no, this ain't gonna happen, I'd be lying to you. I'd be lying to you. I see what's happening, and the sad part is, we could go up to the steps and complain to the government on how they signed this law or this bill without giving us any. Oh no, they put it out in the public. They just didn't push it like they've pushed this agenda with, we gonna change the classification for marijuana, and everyone's like, "Ew, look what they're doing." And then over here, they're signing our economy away and putting us more and more into debt with God knows who. Ain't no, look, but heaven forbid we talk about this, because then become what, another doggone flat earther conspiracy. Oh, y'all are just crazy. No, I've contemplated putting some money up to get a bunker on my land put in and put a watchtower up. The likelihood of anybody coming down my road, though, is slim to none. So I'm pretty doggone comfortable. But still putting a watchtower up to oversee that driveway, because that is about a mile's worth of distance that, right there. Y'all ain't coming in here, sorry.
Right.
It's like The Walking Dead. When I watch those, not before the zombies. I watch them for the survival tactics that they use. Take the zombies out of it, and you still have to survive. You have to learn how to grow your garden. You have to know how to find food, hunt for food, harvest food,
forage,
preserve food. Water. That main important. Do you know how to clean water? How many ways can you filter water? There's probably like 15 that I can think of, right? Or like I can look up, and 3 I can think of right offhand.
I wouldn't go to Cole's driveway. That's a no-no.
What was that?
Next one won't miss. God, is that you?
Hey, that's a good one, Sling Buzz. You'd be more worried about power than a bunker. See, everybody's got their own way.
About power.
Yeah, everybody's got their own way.
There's so many ways that you can generate power.
Yeah, you can put a
There's like 3 ways you can do it without fuel. You can create fuel, a gasifier. Look up how to make one of those. You just burn fuel out of wood, dry wood, and then you create a water wheel. Bro, if your dog likes to run a lot, put him on a treadmill. Charge some batteries.
Old used oil.
Oh yeah, dude, you can refine that. You can, if you know how to do chemistry, you can refine it into a diesel. You can
growing potatoes on Mars. I just put mine in the ground yesterday.
Dude, that would be crazy. Grow potatoes on Mars.
I'm tilling up a section of land for next season, so that we can have potatoes, tomatoes, and
marijuana.
No,
just kidding.
No.
Lettuce.
Alabama do not like
jalapeno.
Sling Buzz already knows.
You gotta say I'm growing.
We know how to make some roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to put on my outdoors channel, like I want to do raised garden beds, my own compost, and do that, and like how I'm doing it. So it's like I want to put like how that's like in a prepping stage for it. If you don't want to till your garden, there's ways that you can make a raised garden bed where you don't have to fertilize it all year and into the next year, and it'll last for like a few years before you have to actually add fertilizer to it.
Right.
Hey, no,
that's
Lance,
one of my biggest hobbies.
I'm 100% with you on that one, Lance. I'm just a simple folk trying to just do some figuring.
That's it.
Well, see, I look at it like this: like everybody, if you make a community and everybody has a certain skill, say like if medieval times, you had the blacksmith, you had the alchemist, you had the medicine person, you had the gardener, the farmer, you had all them that had a certain job, and they all did that one thing that had built so much to help provide for everybody, and everybody traded with everybody else for other things they need. But like, hey, I need a new pickaxe for my garden. I can trade with the blacksmith, and then he gives you what you need, and then it's the same thing. Like in apocalyptic situation, that's how it's going to have to be. You have to have a community of people, because one person is not going to be able to do all that on their own. There's a Scottish movie called The Survivalist, and it's him trying to survive on his own, and it shows the outcome in the end of what happens, and it's all during an apocalyptic situation, and it's a real good movie that points out like why you need a strong community of people.
I haven't seen it.
Sound effect.
Oh man.
This has been all right. Today's the day. Thursday turned into survival.
Well,
Survival
actually,
of the
that ties
fittest.
into my today thing, because I'm gonna get out there today and start actually like, building those foundation of where I want to put everything. So that's one of my today.
You know what I'm
things.
going to do today? Because it is now 53 degrees from it being 1 degree not but 2 days ago. I'm going to go out and I'm going to make sure my rifle shoots right, okay? That's what I'm going to do. Today's
Yeah.
the
You
day.
start digging. You gonna start digging your
Wait, are
bunker?
you always
I'm going to dig a hole where I'm going to
Yeah.
bury my shell case.
The next reel you have is a time lapse of you and a shovel and all you and your kids out there, and you knife handing and digging, knife handing and digging.
Hope you got your e-tool.
Oh, I do, actually.
Oh,
I showed my son. My son pulled it out because I had come back from Afghanistan. Somehow I tactically acquired this Pelican case.
strategically transfers equipment to an alternate location.
Look. Somehow it's this Pelican case that I could have put all 3 of our TA-50 list in this Pelican case with ease.
Wow.
It's that big.
Holy cow. Yeah, I don't even know how you got that.
No
Tactical
idea how.
packing.
I forgot how, matter of fact.
Yeah.
I wish I could have told you a cool story on how I got it. No, I forgot how I got that out of Afghanistan.
Oh
I
wow.
have no idea, but I ended up with it, and it's mine. Them things, if you go and look online or something to try to find you a Pelican case that size, I even got the code, the serial on it and everything. You go try to find a Pelican case that size, those things run almost $25,000 to $50,000.
Holy cow. Dude.
Golly.
Well then what are you doing? Sell that thing, get you a
I don't
transmission.
know. I don't know how I ended up with it. All right. I
Yeah.
wish I had a cool story, but it ain't no way. So
Yeah, I think I'd be trying to sell it, dude.
So no, I think the thing's cool. It's got all my old TA-50 in it. But my son goes rummaging through it, right? Because I got a somehow tactically acquired, not turned in gas mask with the filter on it and everything.
Oh, wow.
I've got
Man.
about 3 doggone e-tools in there. I've got 2 assault packs. I've got 2 rucksack frames with the rucksack pack. I've got brand new doggone camelback bladders with camelbacks. Like I've got a whole doggone at least 15 uniforms, ACU and multicam.
Right.
Bruh.
Well see, he's ready. He's getting ready already.
Yeah, I would say if you have a gas mask, don't sell that, man. That's something I wish I had. I was
Yeah,
never able to acquire one, so I'm gonna have to buy one. And I'm not hitting Temu up. I know that. That's a one military grade object I would like to have. Especially the new ones. You seen the new ones? Where
No.
they're like sleek and slim, and they fit in your face like small, and then the filters don't stick out like the screw on. They're like flat, and they like stick on like they're more because it's easier to aim with, so you don't get that cheeks positioning on there. You know how
Right.
the other ones, they were so bulky you had to like cant it and hold it all like, and it'd be sliding on your helm, on the mask and everything. They're black. They look like, man, they look almost like some futuristic AI ninja mask almost.
I haven't
The new
seen
ones
that.
are
That's
cool.
the new military issue.
Yeah, the ones that they have now.
Oh wow.
They were getting them like right. They were like converting into them right before I got out. So like around 2018, 2017, I started seeing them trickling into the unit. So they're probably hand-me-downs from the real army.
Yeah. Probably so.
But I mean, they were still cool. When you get cool hand me down, just like, bro, I like those shoes.
Like them shoes. Tactically acquire.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd like to get me one. I wonder if the surplus stores have like any of those gas masks. And
Hey, no,
Oh,
hey,
I'm sure you can
Lance,
find them.
Lance, I'm
without ordering
not
them,
even
man.
kidding you. I am not even kidding you. My truck's transmission, that's gone. So probably around the 1st of January, I'm taking it up to the shop and finally getting it repaired. And then my motorcycle, I think I figured out what it was because I'm digging into this too. I had started my motorcycle because it was cold weather and it was like, all right, time to warm it up.
I'll be right back.
Take it for a stretch, and I had turned the motorcycle on, took it out, let it warm up, and where the hydraulic brake fluid goes into, right there on that cylinder, right in front of the transmission. Well, the seal had cracked. No, not the seal, but like the actual doggone metal piece had cracked, and it drained all of the hydraulic brake fluid into the transmission.
Ooh.
So my 2019 Harley Davidson is out of commission. That don't work neither.
Y'all be careful on them bikes. My dad passed away on a motorcycle accident. I was gonna get a bike and ride with him until that happened.
No, they do not. Not at all stoned. Look, I'm telling you right now, ain't nothing more freeing than being on a motorcycle.
I imagine I used to ride with him when I was a kid, and I was like, it was fun riding, and I never was good at driving them. And then when I was finally like, hey, I want you to teach me, when I was actually old enough, like, I was in my 30s still, and
I was ready to doggone.
It's you got to be really careful watching out for other people, because other people are negligent, and if somebody pulled out in front of him and he T-boned the van, and
I stand on this. And anybody that's ever had a family member injured in a motorcycle accident or has gotten killed on a motorcycle accident, this isn't a stab at y'all. I personally hold myself accountable on this. Is if I get hit or I get injured on a motorcycle, no matter if I'm getting hit or just hit somebody, it is always, always, always my fault because I did not stay aware. I did not keep my head on a swivel, and I didn't see that guy just tumbling 25 to 50, 55 miles an hour into the intersection and didn't see that he wasn't going to stop. This would be on me. I would blame myself for me getting hit by him, even though he had a red light. I just should have been more aware.
No, somebody was crossing a.
That's a soldier in you.
They actually changed the turn area because there's too many accidents at this one particular spot, and now you can't do a full crossover this divided highway. So now the turn lanes are only just to turn off and cross over. Somebody was trying to do a full crossover on the highway and just drive across, and they tried to cut in between a line of bikes. When they did it, my dad was the one that they cut in front of, and
I'm not laughing at you. I'm listening.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate thing that
machine, for sure.
that's why I'll say, like, I'm not an advocate for like, hey, everybody should get rid of their bike. I just say, like, as much as you need to be careful, everybody else needs to be careful too. But watch out for everybody else, because there's some people out there that just don't see it, like, like.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that. I think the person that hit him or he hit wasn't even. Their license was suspended and they wasn't even supposed to be driving.
Yep, you're banned.
My bad.
Yep. Look twice, save a life.
Yeah.
Look
that's all I'm
twice,
saying. Like,
save a life.
He was in a motorcycle club too, and they honored his passing very well.
Yeah, they always
It was a funeral. On his funeral they had instead of a hearse, It was a trike that
Yeah.
carried an open glass trailer with him in it. And I
Yeah.
think the video of it went viral back then. It was before like viral was a thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Right.
like it went crazy on Facebook.
That's one thing I do miss about being in a club like that is
Oh, yeah.
the brotherhood. Because
Camaraderie.
when I got out of the military, I lost my purpose.
Yeah.
So
Sounds familiar.
the first thing that popped up was I ran into a bunch of guys that were riding for a club. I'm like, sign me up. So I ended up prospecting for them and everything, and rode with them. And well, I'm not there anymore, obviously. But yeah, so one thing that I did enjoy about that was that they always band together.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people I noticed after, especially after joining my dad's motorcycle club, like it's majority of them were vets, Vietnam vets, or like you had people from the Iraq era starting to prospect into them. And I don't know where they're at now. I think they're still around, but you know, it's like as the generations start taking over, you know, like the motorcycle clubs start to evolve into the newer generation and
Yep.
everything. So I don't know how they are now. And a lot of the old
Give me a
timers that
second,
built
chaotic.
it.
I will.
A lot of the old timers that built it. My dad was with them at the
Oh, you got him, Go?
creation of it,
you go.
so it was interesting to grow up with my dad in that club because it was like a lot of that. You've seen a lot of like that connection and like
Facts.
you had
And Brothers Keeper.
they were like battalion size too, so it's like
You know, some of the coolest doggone moments in my life that just I felt the pride rushing through me was military when you're marching into like a ceremony or you're doing a run as a battalion and you just hear that roar and that thunder of the I love my home and you hear the whole just to join the army and it's just
Yeah, it makes-
rumbling. Love that. And the second one is when you're riding in formation on a motorcycle, you cannot beat that.
Oh, you can't. You talking about side by side?
oh yeah, dude, when you see a whole
when
line
you're
of them,
riding-
and it's like
when you're riding
hundreds,
side
like
by
you know,
side
In the same lane?
formation.
Yeah.
It's like boom, boom, boom.
You got to trust every man's move.
Yeah,
It
it's
brings
like-
it back to the military.
yeah, it looks like a convoy of marching. You know,
It's wild, dude. Yeah.
that's why I like convoys. Like one of my favorite pictures I have on my Facebook was like the first was whenever we were going to Crotch Springs and it's like, man, I forget it was like 14 Humvees and we're just going down the interstate and it's just you can just see Humvees for a whole mile, just a big line of them. And I'm like, you know what, this is awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, you know, a lot of people think bikers are just big bad dudes and, you know, a lot of outlaws and things like that. But let me tell you, they're some of the
they
biggest
were
hearted
created
people
by veterans
because I'll give you an example. Alcohol. You're at the clubhouse or you're in the bar drinking. If you're with your club members and they see you drinking and you get two and they know that you passed your limit, they're
Give me
either
the
going to
keys,
take your
there's a
keys.
couch.
If you don't give them your keys, we're going to go undo the wire off your spark plug. We're going to make that bike to where it doesn't run, which means ultimately we're saving your life. So the next time you think of bikers are just big bad dudes and they just want to hurt people and all that, nah, they're real people.
Find one biker club that doesn't do a toy run or a charity every Christmas, every holiday, every Veterans, every
Facts.
Memorial Day. Every
Facts.
single biker club, no matter how bad they are by the media and everything, even the Banditos, Hells Angels, and Satan's Tramps,
we
they all still do
find-
the charity
yeah.
groups and everything like that as well. It's just every group has a bad egg in it that makes the group look bad in a whole. And then, you know, but then you go to, they
Well,
all
that
have
and
their
history.
bad histories,
Yeah,
but
history.
Yep.
yeah, the histories, but they were created by veterans because they wanted that camaraderie back. And then it
That's
just
where
ended up.
motorcycles club. Yeah, that's where
Yeah.
motorcycle clubs started. Was
Yeah.
was built by veterans.
Yeah. It was.
This picture.
Good morning.
Morning, brother. Good to see you.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Colt, Bubba. We got to talk.
We're gonna call him the Button Battle.
1 degree, but it don't get cold there. You should move up here, man. It don't get that cold
Oh,
here.
you talking about the temperature? My bad.
1 degree.
It was after literally one night. One night. It was one night. And now I'm sitting here in 53 degrees.
Hey, well, it's 78 here right now.
78 already.
Sunny.
Florida will be Florida, man.
I mean,
Hey, but guess what? I can go grocery shopping and I don't have to hurry home. Hey!
but they make these things that plug into your cigarette lighter called coolers, electronic cool. They're amazing.
Yeah, but I can't pay my electric bill. Oh, man. Or freezer bags, huh? You probably got freezer bags.
We do. We keep them in the car. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just never know when you want to pick up a gallon of ice cream or something.
Who the hell cares?
Buy ice cream and where you're at, and you don't use them. You come home, get back, you're like, oh, and now we have chocolate milk.
Yeah.
1 degree is a Tuesday in February in Ohio. No.
I'm on my way.
1 degree is no.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, that's the only time it is acceptable for your refrigerator or your freezer to go out, because you can take all your food and go set it outside and everything will be A-okay.
Oh,
When
Colt guy
outside becomes
soundboard
a
back.
Yeti.
You what?
That's a Colt guy soundboard back.
No, I've been had it.
Oh, okay. I hadn't heard you've been using it.
Because I don't like using this third-party app to utilize my microphone in StreamYard. Because there's times where it's like, yeah, you could hear me just fine, and then there's times where it's just clipping, and I didn't mess with anything, and then there's times where it's really quiet. It's just inconsistent. So I'm like,
Hey, huge improvement with StreamYard yesterday, though. Did you guys get the notice today when you come in with the clips?
Yeah, what? Yeah, the AI clipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
So like Opus Clip, instead of going to Opus Clip and saying I need this clipped, it's actually going to do what Opus Clip does. And it's going to clip it and make awesome doggone little 30
Okay, well, we're going to talk about that behind the scenes, because I've been slacking on that a little bit. Just
without an extra subscription.
Because I'm already paying for the subscription here. It won't you don't have to pay for anything extra for the Opus Clip.
Right, okay.
Oh,
well, good,
my.
dude. That's what we need. Oh, look who it is.
Whoa.
Wow.
Let's go.
Yeah. Welcome, Big Sarge.
Let's throw him a party real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that Warrior dividend, come on, huh?
1776, let's go.
The only one on this panel that can actually get that one.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So you celebrating that 1776?
It hasn't hit the bank account yet. I will when it does.
He said it's on its way, babe.
He's gonna go get that car with that high interest rate as soon as he gets it in, right?
Use my
Go
card
back to
jump
private
my truck
attitude.
if I get-
That's immediately going off to pay off some bills.
Lance, do you have a diesel?
That
or
is
you
the most
just
adult
batteries
thing I've ever heard
jacked
somebody
up?
say.
Hey, ain't we all, Ken? Ain't we all? So sick of subscription.
Yeah, he will y'all for real, dude, because I don't even know where my money's going these days. Because you'll click it, you'll be like, all right, I think I can do 1 month of it. And the next thing you know, it's all coming out, and you're like, oh, shit, I haven't opened that app since I decided to do that 1 month of it.
I do the free trial, and then if I haven't watched it by the time the free trial is over, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not getting it.
All right, Josh, good to see you, brother.
I ain't gonna lie. I usually, if it's an app that I like that's paid, I usually try to find a way to modify it to where it's not paid anymore.
Right.
Yeah, no. So there's this. What was it? It was a. It was a Beard Club or something like that, right? Because I wanted it, Beard Club for Men, I think it was, and you get this free subscription for a month, and they send you this awesome little gift box of like trimmers and some beard oil or whatnot.
Like
I'm
combs,
cool,
brushes,
whatever.
and all that good
comb,
stuff.
brushes, and it was a free subscription, and they said, "Yep, that's it, a free subscription." There was no small print, no nothing. A month goes by, and then they end up hitting my account for $190.
Good
Oh
lord.
no, that's the subscription, the continuation subscription. Y'all don't even have a cancel subscription button. I have to reach out to y'all to make sure that y'all stop taking my money.
Yep. There's a lot of them out there like that, dude. AI. That's what I'm saying. It's pros and cons, man.
No, it's
Dude,
What was
I
that?
think Vet TV's the same way, but whenever I was like, it's only $7 a month, and you know what I felt like whenever they was like, email us and tell us why you want to cancel the subscription, and I was like, I don't want to tell First Sergeant why I don't want to ETS. That's what I felt like, and then I was like, but I really like it, and you know what, I'm gonna keep it anyway. I think that's changed now, but I know you can't cancel it on the apps. You got to go on the actual website. I might have been reading it wrong. I'm not too tech savvy.
We got for the first time, I think, maybe second time ever in 21 episodes, where we have a full
the whole panel
of everyone that's on that background.
Let's go.
Not in
Let's
the
go.
order it's written, but you know.
Yeah.
You guys tried to do your little stuff. There we go.
Technical difficulties. I keep thinking of Pennywise every time the balloons pop up on that. I have like childhood flashbacks of my trauma.
Oh, my bad. What, don't this one do something?
You really didn't like that movie.
Or was it both of them?
See,
Yeah, there it is.
Both of them.
so I don't know, Ken, because in protein powder like a non-perishable.
I think it can, but you have to keep it in a really dry place, and you have to make sure no
Stupid
moisture
Lance.
gets to it. But I think the shelf life, it still has a shelf life.
All right, so
But
look,
if you vacuum seal everything, you can extend the shelf life on it. So
Yeah.
I would suggest vacuum sealing the stuff you don't want to spoil.
so real quick, Sling. Long to short, yes, but you can't be a sensitive individual.
Right.
You
Yeah, a
can't
lot of dark
be,
humor, right?
Yeah, their language, the humor.
It's very military,
Dark.
or it's dark military humor. They do have documentaries on there. They do have lighthearted comedy. They do have some stuff like that. But if you go into the Marine field of it on the show on the channel, you will see some pretty.
No,
rough
the
humor.
army side is just as
Yeah, it's just as bad. Yeah, it's just it can be. Yeah,
Like Checkpoint Charlie?
meanwhile in the barracks.
Lance.
Well, Checkpoint Charlie's actually considered lighthearted comedy on their channel.
Really?
On their-
So
on
you're
their-
telling
Yeah.
me when the NCOIC goes, you will not touch him. He is young. He is supple. He is a virgin. You are not going to. You are not going
Compared
to
to
ruin. Come on.
Fedora
Compared to
Mike.
what is grunt style?
Hey, good morning, Fedora. Good to see you, brother.
Dora!
That
Man,
the
we
Marine
were just
movie
talking
they
about
have,
you yesterday.
that one is way more like.
We were talking about him
Yeah,
over on Muddy
I
Traits.
was
we
watching
hadn't
Checkpoint
seen.
Charlie the other day,
Yeah, it's
and
good
it's
to see you.
considered a lighthearted comedy in the eyes of Vet TV.
Okay. I mean, I can see it, but
Compared to everything else on there, yeah.
Send him the link, Hope.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Hey, Fedora, you want to come up and tell us how you're having a wonderful day? Because you know we are.
That's right. Mike!
And to answer Sling Buzz's question, do they have a Navy side? Yes, they do. It's called
Yes,
Devil
they do.
Docs, and it is a hilarious series. I will just say, I love that one too. I love it.
What about Space Force? They got that one yet?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, they have started making fun of them on there. Yes, they have the guy come in with his name tapes are covered in tinfoil. He's got a tinfoil PC
Oh wow.
That's great.
Yeah, it
They're
still
starting to
trips me out
implement
to
them.
see the Space Force flag with all the branches, dude. It's like,
Yeah,
wow, this is a real thing.
yeah, they're implementing in since the past couple of years. Oh, excuse me. They've started adding more stuff in. So they had a long phase where it's like they didn't put nothing on there. Then they started putting on like documentaries and like sit down interviews, podcasts, and stuff like that on there. So
Right.
they've actually added a lot.
Do you,
Awesome.
well, I don't think Vet TV comes with that bundle.
What is it?
She says I pay for Hulu,
No,
HBO,
no,
and
no.
Disney.
It's like it's its own separate streaming service. It's not connected to anything. They do have apps on, like you can get it on your phone, you can get it on your smart TVs and everything. So they do have it capable of doing all that, but it's not linked to anything else. Like if you have a bundle with anything, not to my knowledge.
Not a single
And
person.
it's only I
knows
think
what
it's
they
only
do.
like eight something a month. I think I forget what it is now. When I started, it was like $6.99 a month. But after a few years and inflation and everything, they bumped it up like 75 cents each year for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
What's
Which
he
ain't
talking
bad,
about?
you know.
Oh, okay. Space Force. Not a single person knows what they do.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
What are we
Yeah.
talking about?
I know, and they're called the Guardians, right?
Yeah.
Guardians. Yeah, instead of soldiers, they're called Guardians, or Marines. They're called
Guardians of the
Guardians.
Galaxy.
They go.
Yeah.
You know, I was
It's
today
still-
years old when I found out about what was it? Coast Guard is no longer a branch of service.
I didn't know that either.
Are you serious, dude? I was at physical therapy with a lady that was in Coast Guard. That was
Oh
getting
no,
VA benefits.
Coast Guard's still a thing, but it's like DOD, like Homeland Security.
Oh, they're just a government organization instead of
they're
a military
not-
It doesn't
service.
fall under DOD anymore.
Yeah.
So do
Oh,
they
really?
still, do the current ones in? Do they still get VA
Yeah.
benefits and everything?
No idea.
That's because I when I met a lady
I
at
would
the
assume
Coast
so.
Guard at the VA, I
He
was like,
said,
I
"I'm
didn't
weird
know
in
the
real
Coast Guard come here. It's like meeting somebody from the Air Force at the VA.
We're
I
all
didn't know y'all
Welcome,
come
welcome
here.
inland. So are we.
We're all weird, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's you know. Let me look that up. I don't know. Google's.
Hey, while he's looking that up real quick, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button. We appreciate all the love and support over here on the FOB.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Hit that
Appreciate
hitchhiker button.
it. Hit that hitchhiker.
Yeah, hitchhiker. We'll pick you up. That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the lighthearted comedy list on Vet TV
No,
real
that-
quick, so you know all of them that are lighthearted comedies. There's Checkpoint Charlie, The Shop, Troops Gone Too Wild, Proving Grounds, and Devil Docs.
Those are not Devil Docs
Those-
alone is not lighthearted.
Compared to, let me go to the now. There's
You-
only
you wouldn't
three
tell-
listed. There's only three listed on the dark comedy. It's Recruiters, A Grunt's Life, and Off to See the Wizard. Those are the only ones in the dark comedy.
Man, Devil Docs alone, the sexual innuendos, Sergeant so and so came in with syphilis, just junk hanging out. No, that is not lighthearted, my man.
And for civilians, it's not. But for people that grew up in the military or served enough time in the military, yeah, that's pretty lighthearted.
Dude,
Now,
Oh,
if you told a
wow,
civilian, they
dude.
would be like, no, that's pretty rough right there. That is definitely everything is rated R. Be like, yeah, but there's different degrees of rated R. There's a lighthearted rated R.
no.
Now, none of it on here is for the weak. You gotta, but it's all done in educational or humor purposes. Like, because they got really good documentaries on there. If you like documentaries that talk about, especially the Afghan War and Iraq War, and where they go in detail on it, where you won't find anywhere except on here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they got really good documentaries.
So
Interpreters
I
Wanted is
digress.
a really good one.
Dude, that.
I digress real quick, and then Brad found something that was interesting, apparently.
No, what we was talking about earlier, Colt.
US Coast
About my
Guard?
son.
What?
Yeah, good stuff though.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Motivation. The U.S. Coast Guard falls under the Department of Homeland Security now. Uh,
Gotcha.
During peacetime, serving as a military branch, law enforcement agency, a first responder for maritime, uh, Department of Navy. It can be transferred to the Department of Navy, part of the DoD, by President or Congress during times of war. So, okay, so it's DHS in peacetime and DoD in wartime. What?
Does Border Patrol? I don't know if Border Patrol gets VA benefits.
That is
I think they get
No.
police pension, the same way police get pensions.
no. They fall under Department of Homeland Security. That doesn't make sense. They're treating it like National Guard. Oh, well, we'll activate you and pay you federally when it's wartime, but when it's not, you can go to Department of Homeland Security and not get VA benefits.
Is that for the Coast Guard you're talking
Yeah.
about? Dude, National Guard don't even get it that bad.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure that's still
National
developing.
Guard, after so many years of the National Guard, you get VA benefits. I think it's like 3 or 4 years, or one contract, like minimum contract 4 years. But I think
No, as soon as
National
you
Guard will do
as
like they
soon
used
as
to do
you
like
sign
3
up,
years.
as soon as you sign up, if you go to Basic and AIT in the National Guard, you instantly qualified as long as you served 120 days active, Brandon.
180 days.
Yeah, 180 days. You're qualified for VA benefits.
Yeah,
And
I think
that is your basic and AIT time. There you go.
Well, it depends on what.
well depends on if you go infantry or not. Infantry would be shorter, because I was
Yeah, you
mechanic.
do
I
that
had
yourself.
14 weeks, and then infantry they added on just another 8 weeks, so it was like 16 weeks for them. And then I was there for 6 months through my whole training. But I think I heard somebody tell me while I was in though that 180 days thing too, because National Guard, the way they do it with the mutas and how we go on the weekends, it takes those mutas to build up longer than it does if you're active duty. Because in active duty, they go by the day you're in to
Yeah.
you accrue it daily.
Yeah, National
Instead
Guard
of us accruing it like
at
each
drill or on.
mutas. Yeah, we get like 5 mutas for a 3-day drill. We get there Friday evening and we leave Sunday evening. And then that would be like considered 5 days.
In like one muta or two.
One muta's a
mutas
half
or
a
like
day.
1 day.
Yeah, 2 mutas for 1 day because they cram everything. What they do is they cram everything that active Army has to do in 1 month that they are required to do for that month, as far as like PMC.
Oh my
checks
God,
and
who
job.
the hell cares?
Yeah, but that's how it was explained to me. That's why
Yeah,
they say National Guard works harder than active Army, because we got to do everything in 2 days, which y'all get to do in a whole month.
In those 2 days, y'all are playing like Uno and like catching up on like doing like
TV
paperwork.
Well, not-
series.
Yeah, but see, I was a mechanic, so it was like, yeah, I actually had to do all that. And then, like, you catch people sleeping in the car, finding somebody sleeping in the Connex, and be like, hey, dude, get out of the supply room. They'll get up. And he's like, oh. Everybody's got it. It's not just National Guard that has those people. You was in MP
Yeah.
unit, Colt. Come on now. You know how
Yeah, I
MPs
was.
work.
I was. I was. In all my time, it was always an MP unit. But every MP unit that I was a part of was the high speed unit. And,
Yeah, and
in
you wasn't
that, I
National
was
Guard
always
either.
a part of the high speed platoon. So it was always the unit and or platoon that was always out in the field, never doing any garrison work, ever. It was
Yeah,
always
I was always
field,
issuing
weapons,
vehicles.
support missions, all of it.
See, like I remember drills. We would come in and it'd be like, all right, I'd be down at the fuel point, typing in everybody, filling up the Humvees, go in there signing paperwork for people getting Humvees, and everybody coming back from the field, washing the Humvees, fueling them back up. Like that's all we did whenever we was there. We were trying to do all that at the same time as doing all the stuff crammed in the unit that we have to do as well. Like, oh, we got to do
Here, I'm gonna
TA-50 check.
explain Brandon's talking points in a brief sentence or two. Do you like doing mind-numbing bullshit tasks that mean nothing? Then come and join the army.
First off,
Yeah.
why do you think I'm on the medical side of recruiting now, dude?
Hey, but all in all, if you had to go back and do it again, I know I would.
Hands down, 10 out of 10.
I would do it and more. I'd be like, I would definitely do more while I'm into.
Do you want to hurry up and wait? Do you want to hurry up and clean this Connex out to lay everything out all the way down to the smallest of screws? If not, you're getting an Article 15. Then the Army is right for you.
Article 15's also, like, they don't scare me anymore.
By the way, that screw
only scare
costs
lower enlisted.
$38,000 if you can't find it.
Yeah.
Right. That makes E3s and under shake. And then if you're at E4, you're just like, okay. And then
Again?
everybody else
Alright.
behind that's like, hey, go to them.
Sorry about that. That phone call.
You're all right. Yeah, Jeremy was right. Hurry up and wait. I'm good at that, man.
Hurry up and wait.
That's right.
I do that at the VA a lot of times too. So I'm using that skill they taught me.
Hey, don't
every day.
don't forget you got to hold the wall up too.
Hey,
If
kid,
not, that thing will fall.
that
Yeah,
10
because when my
millimeter
back's hurting from
socket,
holding that seat down, you know.
that 10 millimeter socket in the military probably costs more than 10 Humvees.
Yeah.
You had a 10 millimeter socket, man. They kept everything standard, and all
Yeah,
the electric
it-
stuff seemed to be missing. I don't know why.
It's those good government contract deals are crazy.
Yeah.
So, how was the
$300 for a roll of toilet paper.
Hey there, Sergeant Grotchel.
Hold on. What was your question?
How was the butt chewing for your first quarter?
I mean, I did like my first little one. I haven't actually briefed my station stuff yet. I'm not doing that until 12:30, I think. Hold on, let me pull up the schedule.
All right, so they locked you in before 1400.
We are between 12:30 and 1400.
So you're still
And
hit or miss.
The third one of our company, so probably around like 1:15.
You get the
Gotta
butt
love-
chewing?
Yeah, first quarter butt chewings.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm fine. I'm not worried about it.
And then his which made me ask him that question because he had said Article 15. I ain't scared of those.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm not gonna show it while we're on live of what is happening on my screen right now, but there's actually a station that hasn't put anyone in yet, and they've been talking to this one dude for the past 45 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Man,
don't.
I see now why one guy was like, you know what, I'm at E5. I've been E5 for 20 years, and I think I'm not going any higher. And I was like, why? He goes, there's too much responsibility, and I like my E5. I'm good with it.
Oh my God, I hate them kind of people. Those are the kind of
How do
people
you
that
not
you
get
call a
QMP?
mouth breather. You are a waste of space. You need to give back the oxygen that you stole from me in these poor fucking trees out here.
Damn!
Shows how you really
I love
feel.
your rants. I love your rants, man. Your rants.
QMP for E5 is at 12 years now.
Golly,
Yeah.
man.
Well, he was in for 20. He was in for
How
a
did
solid
he
20
not-
years. He wasn't E5 for 20 years, but when
Yeah.
he hit E5, he just stopped because he was like, he's like, I already do their job and I'm not getting paid for it. I don't want that extra responsibility.
I'm
or
doing
something.
the job of a 7 as a 6. I've been
How
doing
did
that.
he
Hey,
not
that's the
get
job of
forced out?
everybody. It's in the process of promotion. You're supposed to know your job and the person above you.
Tell him, Jeremy.
carry around.
You need to carry around this bush to replace the oxygen you've been stealing.
That's right.
Have you been told that before, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Or
I
you heard
used-
somebody, you was standing there doing your work while you heard somebody be told that, and you was like, yes.
I used to do that in the field with people that fuck up. I'd have them go like pick up like a plant or something, and then that was their inspectable item for the rest of the field.
Oh man, I remember somebody lost their rifle one time, and I seen them walking around, the little the toy wooden puppies that squeak or bark whenever they will. And every time he come to a curb, he had to pick it up, put it on the curb. And he come off the curb, he had to pick it up, set it off the curb. And I was like, man, why are you doing that? He goes, I lost my rifle in the field. And then he just started walking off. That was his punishment, so he would never forget to hold his rifle, and he'd always have it. So that picking up and putting down, he's like, he'll remember that.
I've seen some inventive ways of, you misplaced, you lost.
Yeah.
Man, talking about a rock being your PII. If you lost your ID card, and anytime you report anywhere, Private so-and-so with Sergeant Rock, because that was his team leader.
Right.
Right.
Where's your battle buddy, soldier?
I remember that.
My uncle was
Or
a
they
drill
make you
sergeant
carry
in-
that huge.
in Fort Leonard
M16.
Wood. He told me several stories that he used to do to everybody that would come through there. One of them that always got me was giving the cigarette butts a proper burial,
Oh yeah.
flipping it out in the grass or whatever.
Right.
He'd make them dig holes and bury all the cigarette butts. They'd go gather around all the cigarette butts for the day and then bury them.
Yeah.
That does seem pretty lenient for a misplaced rifle, Ken. What up, plug? Big dog.
What's up, Trav?
What's up, Carasota?
I remember seeing my drill sergeant. We was out in our first FTX, like the 3-day one that you get to go on.
Yeah.
In basic. And one guy was he had his rifle. He leaned it against the tree, and he was just like walking around. He was like one of those holdovers that's been like on his third recycle. Walking around with his hands in his pockets and stuff. And then you see the drill sergeant go over there, and you see him look at this rifle. And he just picks it up, and he just starts looking around. Nobody's noticing he picks it up. So he sits down Indian style, and he starts disassembling it. And then he just starts grabbing pine straw, pine cones, and he starts rubbing them together. And he takes a stick, and he just starts jamming it inside the bolt. And he took the bolt out first, but then he starts jamming it inside there. And then he starts trying to put the bolt in and just like rack it in. Dude, he started doing that, and the next thing you know, he's grabbing dirt and rocks, and he starts jamming them in there. And he just keeps doing that to it. And he's like, whose rifle is this? And that guy goes, that's mine, drill sergeant. He goes, why ain't you stopping him? Oh, well, it's the drill sergeant. He goes, I don't care who it is. Get your rifle back from that drill sergeant. And then you seen him just take off running with his rifle. I'm going to go piss in it. I was like, oh, no, buddy. He's like, dude, what do I do? Drill sergeant's like, chase him.
Get
like,
your rifle back.
He's like, you need to that's your rifle, right? I don't care who he is.
Right.
That could be the enemy.
Exactly.
Go get your weapon.
Dude, and surprisingly, that guy cleaned it well enough to where he could qualify. He didn't shoot. He just qualified. He didn't shoot anything but like enough to qualify. But he was able to actually qualify with it after that because it was before qualifications.
Balancing, all that.
Fun times in basic, man. I was like, man, I just sit back and be quiet if you go. Be that person they don't know, and you'll see a lot of stuff. You'll have stories for days.
Oh, yeah. So, real quick, guys, we went over time, but we're going to close with the good news that Brad has, and everyone's going to say their piece, and we're going to close on prayer, and we'll link up for Red Friday tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're wearing red. Remember, everyone deployed. But what's the good news, Brad?
Oh, good news! My son, he's been struggling in school a little while, and I've been praying about it. And there's not much I can do, but I pray about it, and I try to teach him as much as I can. Well, he actually got Student of the Month. Very proud of him. Very proud of him. Way to go, Harley.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Heck
That is awesome, man.
All right,
Thank you.
guys. Well, we are going to end this, but I want y'all to remember You are loved. And if ain't nobody told you, I'm proud of you because you woke up and you got vertical today. Keep that up.
Multiple times at multiple
What you got, Brad?
presentations.
Or double F?
I'm gonna just keep it short and sweet. Y'all are. Excuse me.
So it's a
Y'all
lot.
have a great day. I appreciate y'all stopping in. Just stay safe, stay free, stay awesome.
And of course,
America.
their page really helps
What you got,
out a
Brandon?
lot.
Appreciate y'all joining us. I will 100% not be able to be in tomorrow because I will be actually teaching classes about the stuff they're about to yell at me about because, Army.
Yeah.
But no, appreciate everybody. Have a good weekend. Again, through the holidays and all that with Christmas and New Year's coming up, reach out, hit us up on Messenger. And yeah, you're loved. Much love, everybody.
And traits. What you got, brother?
Appreciate everybody. Yep. Sorry, always late, but I always try to be here at least in the chat. I don't do very well at getting this way early in the mornings, but hey,
Hey, you're here, brother.
stay safe, everybody. Like everyone's saying, during the holidays, it can be tough. It can be tough anytime, but during the holidays especially. So definitely reach out, call somebody, go knock on their door, and hey, congrats, Trav. Congrats,
man.
And we'll see you tomorrow on the next one. I'll see you guys tonight in Real Money Trades. But
shout out
much love, everybody.
Operation that we did last year are paying off.
Yeah,
now.
shout out Mud Daddy. Hey, congratulations there, Sarasota. Real quick, guys, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button. We appreciate all the love and support over here on the F.O.B, the Forward Operating Broadcast, where we regroup, resupply, recalibrate throughout the week to equip y'all to be able to continue the mission, or Charlie Mike. And just remember, you are loved. You do matter. You are enough. And if you are struggling during this holiday season, as Brandon said, reach out to any of us on this panel. Messenger, YouTube comments, wherever you want to reach out, get a hold of us. We're not that hard to find. And if you're struggling, reach out. And if you feel like someone else is struggling, maybe reach out just to see how they're doing. So, with that being said, everyone have a great day. And I'm going to leave y'all with a little motivation. If you don't enjoy the moments, you will have to settle for enjoying the memories. Replace stress with peace, anxiety with calm, and worries with confidence. Stay motivated, stay hydrated. Today is the day to have a thriving Thursday. Hook.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, well, good
Oh,
morning.
God, thank you so much for this live podcast. Thank you for the people in the chat. Thank you for the panel. Thank you that everyone woke up and had another breath in their lung and another step to move on in your purpose and in good health. Father God, thank you so much that you look after us and you protect us with your hedge of protection and your legion of angels to keep the evil, keep the bitterness, keep the hate at bay. Father God, I pray that you watch after us as we finish off our day, because today is the day that you have given us, and that we wake up tomorrow and come prepared and ready to go for Red Friday. It is your holy, holy name that we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength. They will not take our nation